Good evening, friends. It's pretty late. It's like 10 o'clock. Meant to come to you earlier today, but it is Halloween. It was kind of crazy day, and with the whole trick-or-treating, that whole thing. I just got the kids to bed, so I thought I'd pop on here and get my video done for the day. So if this is the first time you've caught one of my live videos, I'm Stephanie Mitchell with the Busy Boss Mama. I help other mompreneurs with tips and strategies on how to play a bigger game in business and in life. So today I want to talk a little bit about about how we have a tendency to underestimate little things and little bits of time, especially as busy moms. I think that oftentimes we feel like when we have something important to do, we have to have like this big set chunk of time to do it. And really, you're doing yourself a big disservice if you don't take advantage of the small chunks of time, because sometimes that's all we have during the day. Sometimes the day gets going like a whirlwind, and before we know it, it's gone, and things happen during the day. Sometimes even if we might have set aside or planned to set aside time to get to work on our business or whatever, sometimes, things happen with the family that don't allow you to have that time that you had planned on, and that can be really frustrating. But the way to still continue moving forward is to always take advantage of small chunks of time. So not just for work and business, but for home too. So if you only have, 5 minutes here or there, put that 5 minutes to good use. And I challenge you to just to see the power of this and see how much you can actually do in 5 minutes. Time yourself, just set a timer for 5 minutes and have one thing that you're doing during that 5 minutes and stay focused on it and see how much you can get done in just that 5 minutes. And so I love to do this when I'm working on like my house, and I try and focus on one project a week. I mean, I don't get a project a week done at the house, but like this week I'm focusing on like getting some things organized in my room and bathroom and closet and all that. And so that's what I'll work on during those 5 minute chunks during the day. Is I know that I'm going to be working on that rather than futzing around the house like, oh, this needs to be done, and then I wander into the next room, oh, this needs to be done, and getting off track. And it's the same thing with my business. But in order to be super productive with that is that you need to kind of know what's your most important things to do. So I'm in network marketing. If you're in network marketing, the most important things for you to do are almost always going to be reaching out to people or following up. So if you have 5 minutes, do a quick follow-up, send a quick email or a text or a Facebook message or whatever. Make good use of your time and have that list that I've talked about having, like the to-do list with the most important things on it. But take advantage of those small chunks and don't let yourself get discouraged or think that you have to have this big, huge amount of time to get something done, because you don't. And if you want to be successful and continue moving forward, you need to be working on your stuff every single day. And this goes for keeping up a house too. So just take advantage of those small times and never underestimate how much you can get done. And as you start to do that, you'll develop better habits of figuring out what you can do with these small amounts of time, so that you can you'll be surprised at how much you can get done, and that compounds and compounds and compounds the more and more you do it and the more days that you do it. So that's my tip for you today. I hope you had a good day, and I will talk to you next time.